running pretty well now. I just want to make sure that I can be able to say hospital overloaded if there are this many sick people. So remember, I've got this thing that says if I'm above my hospital capacity, I'm going to say hospital overloaded. So let me show you how I might do that. I'm going to create a new sprite, and I'm going to paint it from scratch. I'm going to use text here, and I'm going to fill it with a color. And it's really important, this is super important, that you don't use the exact same red as the sick dots, because if you do, then whenever a blue dot hits your hospital overloaded sign, it's going to act like it just ran into a sick dot. So this color is slightly different. That's super, super important. And I'm going to go ahead and type hospital overload right here. Let's see. Hospital overload. Okay. And I'm going to take this hospital overload and I'm going to move it to the center of that dot right there. And it's a little bit bigger than I would like, actually. I can see that it's going to be bigger than this space right here. So I'm going to change its size maybe to 90. Does it fit right there? Let's see if it fits. If I drag it, does it fit? A little bit too big. It's close. I'm going to change it to 80. Let's see, 80. Will that work? Okay. 70. Okay, that looks better. So now what I'm going to do with my hospital overload sign is it's pretty easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check something forever, and I'm going to go under the green flag. So when this program starts, it's not a clone, but it's the actual object. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hide it, and I'm going to hide, and then I'm just going to say if it's over 40 people, I'm going to show it. Otherwise, I'm going to hide it. So I got to do this. If sick is greater than 40, then I'm going to show. Otherwise, I'm going to hide. So now it hides at the start, and as this number climbs, it's going to say hospital overload. Okay, but I might want it to blink. Actually, would be kind of cool. So if it's over 40, I'm not just going to show. What I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat something 10 times, and I'm going to change its ghost effect, which is kind of, it fades away a little bit. So I'm going to change its ghost effect by 3, let's say, ghost by 3, and then clear graphic effects. So I'll do this. Okay, so I'll show, then I'll do this bad boy. Okay, and why is that not working? Change ghost effect by 3, clear graphic effects. Oh, because I didn't have enough. I have to be up to 40. Okay, and it's blinking, not quite as much as I would like. So let's go 5 and 8. So that's going to be 40%. This guy has to get up to 40 before that happens. There we go. Now, if I want to change things, I can change things around and try to get my infection under control. I've got way too many people sick right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like the governor, and I'm going to give a isolation order, tell people that they need to stay isolated, and we'll see if that solves our problem at all. If we can get this down to 40 with a 95% isolation rate. And I'm going to tell people to start washing their hands more. So I'm going to make it a little bit less infectious, because I'm going to really tell people you got to start wearing masks, you got to start washing your hands, so then it's less infectious. And will I ever get down to 40? Doesn't look like it, even with a 95% isolation rate. So why am I not getting down to 40? I think the reason I'm not getting down to 40 is I probably have these guys moving too fast. The people who are moving are still moving a little bit quickly. Well, it is going down. So you can experiment with different things. I'm going to go ahead and change my speed. So I'm going to go back to sprite 1, change speed to 1, okay, and run it again. I'll say I'm at 95% and change my infectious rate to 25%. See what happens. Oh, everybody's going to get better, I think. Because none of my sick dots are the ones moving. Oh, this guy's about to get sick. This guy's going to get sick. He's sick. And then he's going to get this person sick. And, okay. You can see we definitely are keeping our infection under control. But if I do this and let everyone go free, I'm like, oh yeah, the infection seems like it's all good. You know, everybody's in great shape. Start moving around again, people. And then I go, oh, wait a second, guys. I think I let go of my restrictions too fast, and people are getting each other sick. Well, it's still only 4 or 5. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Wow, slowing them down really has a huge impact, doesn't it? Changing it from moving 2 to moving 1. All right, let's say the sick time lasts 10 days. Remember, sick time divided by 10 is the amount here. So let's go ahead and stick with an isolation rate of this, infectious at that. And obviously, if you were really doing this, if you were really modeling stuff, you would try to figure out what the right assumptions are. Do people stay sick for 10 days, which is what I have right now? Is the infectious rate 50%? Or is the infectious rate something else? Do you want to isolate people? But this is a way that epidemiologists actually think about disease and think about, you know, whether or not the systems we have in place are ones that would be effective for protecting public health. So I hope you enjoyed making this model. I hope you experiment with it, change whatever variables you think are appropriate to change, how fast people move, et cetera, so forth, and have fun with it. Show your parents. Tell them what you've been up to. And stay healthy.